Um, where's the music? Somehow. Hello, everybody. Hoot hoot, everybody. Hoot hoot. I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the independent noble alchemist, and welcome to a new art challenge, which is already there. Dang. Okay. We have. I've experienced a lot of scuff. More scuff than I ever have in the last 20 minutes, maybe half hour even. Hello. Let me see if I can get the music back here. Everything. I almost want to say everything is we've just been pointing towards. There you go. Towards stream not happening. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hoot hoot, everybody. Hoot hoot. And hello. Who is in chat? Hello. I see Ross, I see Miri, I see Kat, I see Mizu, Mariah, Ross, Neko, Nando, and Enjoy, and Anpachu, and Lapis, and Nai. Hello. Hoot hoot. Good thing is happening anyway. Yeah. You know what? Okay, so I had some time. I feel like, you know what, I'm ahead of schedule, everything. I'ma just set up and prep stream. Setting up, prepping everything, the capture, everything that you would do. All good, it's looking nice. And then suddenly driver failure. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo a couple of things, but let's just restart everything, because you know, fastest way to fix a driver failure is just to do a complete restart, because yeah, that's always a problem. Do a restart. All right, all good. The sound is gone. The sound is just completely gone up until the point even on stream. Like, okay, so let me see if I can get Boomy in.
Hoot,
hello,
hoot.
Chippy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for becoming a member, Chippy 7th.
Thank you. Thank you, Chippy. So that was a thing. And where was I? There's something else. Oh yeah. Then I was okay. Like, I fixed the driver issue. Whatever. Let's start. The light bulb, like a light bulb, that helps like the tracking and everything. A light bulb just like zap. It didn't explode, but it went, you know, that like it does, and it just stopped working. Like, what? Okay. Maybe I should get some salt and throw around the place. I don't know. Hello, Muchito. So yeah, a bit perplexed as to what is going on. When I started, I was gonna click start stream. Nothing happened. But hey, here we are. Almost 20 minutes later, which essentially puts me on a bit of a position for a trickier position for this challenge. It's gonna make it all the more challenging. But hey, I guess that's what it is to be independent, yeah? You gotta solve your own problem. There's only one explanation. You think? You think he's getting ahead of himself? You reckon? Maybe. I'm gonna go, you know what? I'm gonna go to his mirror later and just flip it upside down. See how he likes that. It felt very slapstick-like, so I feel like he set things up like a domino effect. So it'd just be all like, you know, you kind of trip over something, and then there's more things in the way. You kind of go like, whoa, and you know, like a double whammy thing. I don't know. Maybe he's finding a new way to go about things. Who knows? Did you see anything, Plumie? You're looking away from me. Why are you looking away from me? Are you hiding something?
No.
Okay, then why? Why are you looking away?
I don't know.
Well, if I look away, will you meet me in the middle?
Yes.
Okay, well, I won't blame you. We all good. Home Alone style? Pretty much. I think so, you know? Now, I haven't checked my shortcut keys. I'm kind of expecting them to be a bit weird, but alright. So, we're, I think some of you, many of you maybe, are here because of the art challenge reveal, huh? Since when did Plumie sound like that? Since the re-debut. Right, Plumie?
Yes.
Exactly. Well, Plumie does sounds like this because Plumie has a voice now, and you can make Plumie talk with your donations. Your very kind donations of every amount will make Plumie talk. Plumie will read your message, and yeah, you can set it up for a little fun bits. You can be sassy via Plumie, but be careful to not break any chat rules or anything like that, because you will still be moderated. Yeah, so don't get too far ahead of yourself. Let's see. Yeah, art challenge. So there was a hint in the thumbnail and in the video description, or not the video description, but the title that said we're gonna have to face our past, right? Now the title was already revealed when we started, but so I'm just gonna skip to it. The art challenge until February 21st, so a month, actual month, but till the end of February, is New Year Redraw. That is the hashtag. And what is the New Year Redraw? Well, it is quite simply old and new. I wanted to call it old and new because that's what the New Year's Eve is called in the Netherlands, oud and new. But basically, I would like you to find an old picture of yours, old drawing, and redraw it. That way you might see how far you've come.
Hoot hoot.
Oh.
Bill is looking so dapper today.
Oh, thank you, Bloomy. You're so nice. Thank you so much, Joey, for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you. This is just my casual clothes. Yeah, so New Year redraw. I obviously kind of didn't wanna wait too long with this challenge per se. So that is what the deal is. I would like you to find an old drawing of yours and redraw it, so we get to see a bit of your progress, or your rather not necessarily progress, but also how your art style has developed. I found an old picture of me from last year, even way before, as far back as you would like to. Obviously, if you take something from when you were a kid and you redraw it now, there's going to be a huge leap of improvement and differences. And Joanne, hello. But yeah, it could also be if you want to go back to last year's art challenge, if you want to redraw something that you did on the art challenge. But I would say a couple of years at least, you know. I grabbed one from almost like 10 years ago personally, which is quite interesting. Luckily, I'm able to show you this one, and we're going to be using this to let's see. Let me just double check something just to be sure. Let's see. So that I made sure that saved it, because I don't know if things are gonna go missing now with all the stuff that I had. So let's see, New Year redraw. There you go. Everything seems to be there. I'm gonna have a look at this. Yeah. It's looking good. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Digging up my old sketchbooks. That is awesome. That would be really good to do. That would be really fun if you could. But yeah, that's the goal. That's the challenge. You are essentially your own prompt, and also you get to pick which one you want to redraw. Obviously, if there's something that you would rather do over something else. Hello, Harriet. Welcome. Welcome. Is there anyone I've missed? Hello, CL. Welcome. I said hello to Joanne. Yeah. All right. So, what am I gonna redraw? Because you're gonna get to see some old art of mine. I was looking around a little bit, and I kind of wanted to pick a character that I like that other people would recognize as well. Because of course you can do OCs and everything. Just me personally, I'm picking a character that is pretty widely known, so that people can recognize, you know, it when we draw. I'm going to be drawing a Hatsune Miku. Redraw a portrait of Hatsune Miku from the back, and it's pretty like that I did around 10 years ago, and it's pretty fun because I look at it and there's a lot of differences. Like there's a lot of stuff I can improve on. Oh,
New Year, new me. One asterisk proceeds to procrastinate on New Year's resolutions asterisk.
proceeds to procrastinate their New Year's resolutions. New year, new me. Yeah, definitely. And also thank you very much, Remy. Thank you for the remember. Yes, Sue. So I'm gonna be drawing Hatsune Miku, based off of an old portrait I did. Shoulder up, really, but it's kind of cropped in very awkward ways. So it's pretty fun because I am. I see a lot of things I can improve on it. As in, I did not even write them. Yeah, New Year's resolution is an interesting topic. There's a lot of approaches to it. There's always a lot of videos and a lot of articles and everything at the end of the year or even at the beginning of the year, both on how you should keep your New Year's resolutions, how to think when you do it so you don't end up like disappointed. Hello, Kaz, welcome. Did I say hello, Ross? Maybe get an extra one either way. And I've taken to, I saw a little method that I really like. I'm going to talk about it when we start drawing, okay? So for now, we're just going to go into the art scene and we can talk a little bit more about that. Talking about New Year's resolutions. Let's see. Here we go. I'm gonna find my scroll. There you go. Oh, Bloomy's all like out of the picture now, aren't you? Let me do this. Plumy's gonna block you guys a little bit, but we can do it like this. I think now, Plumy, you're gonna have to look the same way that I am. Otherwise, it looks a little awkward. And I always feel extra artistic when I do this deal. I think it's because of just especially since we're looking back at our old selves. I'm gonna replicate and look a little bit more V1. Always liked it a little bit. Bloom's at surface space too. Yeah. You can be up there. Hello, Freya. Welcome. No one puts Ploomy in a corner. No one wants to corner a Ploomy. You were redrawing your old OCs yesterday. There we go. Jennifer's always the fastest. Jennifer's like, I showed up. I am done. What? But I haven't even introduced it. I am done. Posted it already. What if it's a bad Ploomy? No such thing. There's no such thing. Man, New Year's Jennifer is just like, it's just on it, you know? I don't know if Nico got a hello. I'm kind of tricked. I have a hard time keeping track of the hellos, but either way, you get an extra one if that's the case. I just want to make sure I say hello to everybody. All right, so want to have a look at my 10-year-old picture and spot some things that could improve on. I'm still happy with how this one turned out. Like, it's led me to where I am now. So let's put on a little picture. Let's see, like a little song. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is the yeah. We're gonna do the not yet. We're gonna have something calmer first. This is very boss battle. Let's do this one. It's always a nice start. Also sets the level kind of entry into art stream, you know. All right, so Hatsune Miku. This is based on Miku's append outfit, which was like an older one, futuristic one, very like cyber suit looking one. But it is just like heads up. See, here you go. Here's an old one I did. So I'm picking this one because there's a couple of things I can already see that I could improve on. I remember really liking the pose, the lighting, and also the ear, not ear loops, but like the head little bands that she has, the cyber ones. Yeah, that's pretty good already. Thank you. So I always really liked playing with light and dark, and I really wanted here. Obviously, I wanted to make the face quite shaded, so that the eyes would stick out more. Kind of an inverted kind of framing, but I will. I think I have some stuff that I already see that we can do better. So let's have a look. So let's hope the drivers are working. Yeah, okay. So let's see. The backlight is gorgeous. Thank you. So a couple of things. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just like didn't mean to like. That sounded so like insincere. Red marker time. Red marquee. So basically, in a room where things are this bright, light bounces. So generally, unless she is essentially standing in front of a spotlight that is just kind of like blasting at us, it's likely that light would bounce around and like hit her back in the face, right? So it wouldn't be this dark. It could be a little darker for the effects, but it wouldn't necessarily be this dark here as with light that is this bright around her. So that's something I'm probably gonna have to do the light balance a little bit better. I would like to kind of work a little bit more on where the fringe ends and then kind of where her head is, because the head right now is very round, and it would be nicer if I do elongate it. I also would kind of want to decide whether she's looking down or like she's moving, listening to music, like tilting back, or listening like with a smile forward, something like that, right? The hands are very big. The hands are very big. She could high five Kohaku and not think twice about it. But the hands are very big. I'm very proud of the shape of the hands. And the poses. I always like doing the little I don't like doing exact symmetrical hands, but like bringing the pinky down a bit. Always a nice little touch. But I would like to have a little bit more like hands that are a little bit more dynamic, that are just kind of holding the earphones in. So my idea with this is that you are kind of, holding the headphones like a favorite part of the song, or you just heard a new song. It's like, wait a minute, this sounds really good. And you're just really trying to listen really closely, you're really liking it. So it is Miku essentially enjoying the song, the music. I'm not entirely sure if I want to redraw append version, because you can only see that it is Miku append by the color of the hair, which is a little bit brighter mint green than normally would be. But that part and this part is very append like. Same with the middle finger having the glove that wraps around the hand. So I'm not sure, maybe I'll look up what Miku's design looks currently and kind of renew it in that sense, That'll be pretty interesting, because I've been a little bit out of the loop when it comes to Vocaloid. I see that events are still happening, fan events, everything, but me personally, I'm not really been that much into the in the loop. And yeah, you're right, Kat. When you're gonna look at the original stuff, then the hair and the eyes can change in terms of like going more blue, going more green. I feel like all the different artists can draw Miku however they want her to look. So I went for like, I kind of had I remember having my own kind of minty green. I think I still even have it in my palette. Yeah, I have the specific kind of minty green I would use this green for Miku a lot, like the one that you see here. I would use that one, or I would actually straight up draw her very blue. So instead of this, she would have this kind of blue hair, depending on the picture. I just remember varying between the kind of aqua and straight up blue when I would draw Miku. But yeah, so let's I got a couple of references, and we're gonna try redrawing Miku and just bring this picture into the new one. And I am just gonna make a copy of the reference, and I am just gonna chop the hairs off for now. New Year, New Miku. Oh, that's a really good one, actually. I was very into Vocaloid a while back, around the time I drew this. I really liked the whole idea of like the fan, how big of a fan project Vocaloid songs could be. You know, like you just kind of, people just produce all kinds of stuff. It was a cool, it was a very cool place to kind of gather amongst fans of Vocaloid, you know, like you draw Miku, people recognize Miku, you make a Miku song, people recognize Miku, and there's a lot of exchanges and stuff. I did a lot of exchanges with some producers and stuff as well. It was pretty cool. I had a fun time in the Vocaloid fandom. People had songs that had like overarching story. Yeah. That kind of responses to other songs, and they kind of, even though it wasn't necessarily made by the same producer, they just kind of, you know, that the songs kind of were made to kind of be similar to that. Like the what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that the songs were, they kind of communicated through the songs and the characters. It was a really fun thing. So yeah. I know some of you guys are very into the different Vocaloid songs, all different kinds of the story arcing songs. Let's see. Okay, so what approach am I gonna do to this? First of all, I should look at what Miku looks like today. Hatsune Miku. Of course, you get a very old picture, new picture. What is the most recent Vocaloid? I don't even know if it's called Vocaloid anymore. Which Hatsune Miku most recent version. Most recent software update is Hatsune Miku NT, as a new type. Looks very Miku, I would say. Can kind of keep the old look pretty good. There's even like a design sketch of the new one as well. The outfit is a bit more white. Let me see. Hatsune Miku new type. Okay, I see. Very good. Pretty cute. A bit of a frilly dress. I'll show you guys in a bit. Let me see if I can save this. Yeah, okay, I got it. It's like a new year redraw. Do the Miku. There you go. Okay. So current version of Miku, being NT, new type, looks like this. You guys see it's got the transparent like sleeves, and they got a little bit of like almost like flowery patterns. I don't know what to call this really, but there's this very special pattern. Almost looks like a tree. See, like a tree trunk, and then the crown of the tree. But I think it's really cool. And also the hair has a lot of other kinds of like almost like marker-like textures on it with the glossiness. The headphones got upgrades too. So this is what we're gonna be basing it off of. I really like it. It looks really cute. Her hair got a little poopier as well. I like that. I like that. So yeah, we're gonna draw this version of Miku. I'm gonna turn this into an illustration with Miku new type here. Kind of almost see an ombre on her hair a little bit. It's more like it's the back of the hair, but it's like that her hair got upgraded too. Really like it. This is a cute outfit. That's so nice. All right, now we can get on with the actual battle music. It's extra girly. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do a challenging one. I don't know which one we usually use. This is a good one. Okay, I'm gonna use this one for a bit. I'm gonna make sure that I am not delayed so I can hum along to the music. Is the volume okay? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear Plumie okay? Plumie, could you give us a little hoot hoot?
Hoot hoot!
Nice. Hello Saya, welcome, welcome. Alright, cool. Yeah, this one gets me in the groove. Let's go. Alright. I'm gonna use a little bit of a different pose. This one is very front. I would still want her to look at us, and I would still want the face to be shaded, but I kind of don't want it to be so you know, very flat, straight, looking at us. So I'm gonna angle it a little bit. We want to add a little bit more shoulder. Do I still have my sass? Look, I've been practicing, right? I've been practicing. Let me see if I can have a. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I do have it there. So we kind of want to have. Let's see. We want to have a little bit more shoulder. You know, more shoulder in it, instead of just being straight, looking forward. So let's go. Hiyo. Sketchu time. Let's go. How's everyone doing, by the way? You guys have a nice time since last stream? Serville, I do believe it is only it is only oh my gosh, I don't know. Vilhelm Helmsworth Esquire. Vanderstash, Vilhelm Helmsworth Vanderstash Esquire. That's right. That would go by such a title. All right. Hopefully, I can bring over the old Wilsonas at some point. There's just so much work to kind of bring them over. All right. Shoulders. Yeah. Currently browsing my note-taking system and turning my scribbles into more properly formed thoughts. Nice. All right. That's also a redraw in a way, you know, grabbing your old scribbles. But these are always kind of that work along streams if you want to. I'm chatting. I've practiced to do you know, like I can draw while chatting with you guys, and but if you kind of just want to have it in the background and get your own work done, that's also something that always is pretty good. All right, so without overthinking it, I need to my voice out of nowhere.
Bill, don't forget to hydrate.
Thank you, Plumie. Thank you. Okay. Not overthinking it too much. Let's try to draw a bit. Let's see. All right. So, kindly refresh yourself on the rules of the chat. They are in the video description, if you will.
It really helps keep the chat cozy and welcoming.
Yeah, right. And also takes a load off of Miri, that's our moderator, that also does her best. Thank you so much, Miri, to keep chat cozy, relevant. So yeah, please be wholesome and stay on topic. Hello Javera, welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna be lowering her. I'm gonna be learning. Okay, we're not gonna be talking about whatever it was, bringing amoebas. Not here, not now, please. So, I'm gonna be lowering her head a little bit and make her kind of look like she's really into the song. Me personally, I lower my face a bit too when I'm really like, you know, kind of listening, feeling it. But I can also sometimes I will also tilt my head back depending on the part of the song. So let's see. When the song hits, exactly, right? So I want to do that. I want to kind of give that feel. Because it's also not only about, it's not about hunching your face forward. It's usually putting your face forward, but then you straighten your back too. So there's a lot happening to it, you know? Because it's not about putting your neck out like this, but it's more so like bringing the neck forward, almost like, you know, kind of using your shoulders come into the whole situation as well, you know. We will fix this as we go as well. So I might want to not have her look at the camera, but more so kind of have her eyes slightly open, looking away from it, or just having her eyes closed. That's also really cute. So we'll have a look-see. At least no problems with the ears. I thought I saw some like like a rep sheet of what the NT headphones look like. Where do we had those? It's not, that is not the NT headphones though. Headphones. Those are not the headphones. Feel deceived. Hello Lunito. Welcome. Yeah, me sketching in white is actually my way of being able to sketch digitally, because I am not good at sketching with any dark colors. I'm better at doing that on like a post-it note or sketchbook, but in digital, for me, I found that sketching in white gives me more of the actual shapes, all the shapes that I want, that I kind of want to keep track of in peripherals as well, because I struggle a lot with that when I'm doing in dark with darks. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, I think it might have been someone else's art, but it looks appropriate, so we're gonna use this. I'm gonna use this as a reference. It looks official as well, so all good. All right, cool. The hair at least seems to be very much the same. I kind of usually give her fringe a little bit more, like do a little bit more on the fringe, but yeah. What is happening with your head there? Oh, okay. I like that they did the that they gave her the, oh, I can't even draw on her. I'm gonna tell you soon, Lonito. I'll repeat it. I like that there's a lot of splits to the hair. Okay, so the art challenge is a New Year redraw. That's what I'm calling it. You see at the bottom there's coming up. Current art challenge is New Year redraw. So think of it, New Year, new me. So I would like you to find an old drawing and redraw it. This is my Hatsune Miku from about 10 years back, which I am gonna redraw. Very proud of what I did then too, with all the lights and shade. You can already see that I was working a lot with lights and shade even back then, but there's some stuff that I would do different now. And also things like proportions, and like the one of the eyes is a bit wonky, or it's like out of position in symmetry, and the hands are much bigger. So there's a lot of stuff that there's some. So yeah, any old drawing that you would feel comfortable in sharing with in the art challenge, that would be awesome. I would love to see it. And you could just do something from last year if you want to redraw that too, but I feel like something that is, you know, a couple of years back, or something, that would be really fun to see. I gotta remember that anime style is usually kind of flat. Like, that's a very flat face, you know? Yeah. All right. And also, whenever I use references like this, I am prone to get very influenced by how they look. So it'll be a little, I don't know if I maybe should put them away when I do the face, so that I don't essentially kind of style mimic the what they look like, because I am very prone to doing that. That's awesome, Mary. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I've been very convinced that I've been like very, like, even from the start of when I was doing my first art streams on Globy, kind of convinced that, you know what, I'm kind of very comfortable with my art style, and you know, so I don't think I'm gonna be changing it that much. Do we have to show the OG drawing? I would love it if you did, because that's the whole point of having the old and new. But I don't know. Would you be very embarrassed about it or something, or would it be a liability? If possible, I would like if you could like pick something that isn't sensitive to you. But I know I do know people. A lot of artists will struggle with their past art and stuff like that. So. It's mostly for a one that's just fun to see your progress and how well you've kind of, you know, either gotten comfortable, because even if your style is very similar, the more you draw, the more comfortable and kind of more deliberate. The more deliberate your lines become. Could you try to make a horse? Nay. Will I draw a horse? Nay. Nope, I'm drawing my own thing. If you would like to join my art challenge, however, then you could show me how you draw a horse. Okay, hair. We're gonna fix the proportions later. Okay, headphones. Grab this reference right here. And want to put them in. Okay, that works pretty good. That's a pretty good shape. Thank you so much, Anpachu.
Hoot hoot. Thank you for becoming a member. Empachu for Y.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for being an alchemist. It really means a lot. All your support means a lot. Especially now that I am Vilhelm Vanderbos, the independent noble alchemist. Then everything you helped me with. It was already very appreciated before as well, but you know. If you find your old art embarrassing, that means you've grown a lot, right? Yeah, I think so, you know, I think so. I know that's something a lot of people struggle with. They're just like, oh man, my old art is so cringy. But I mean, I'm a huge advocate for it. I really like my old art. I like to look back at my old sketchbooks because sometimes, you know, you kind of start limiting yourself a little bit when you learn more about the rules and the shoulds and the musts and stuff. I really like to check back sometimes because I used to have pretty good ideas. It's just kind of not very applicable the way I saw them, but they can still be applied in a nice way, you know. Oh, am I that slow to process? You aren't in Globy anymore, Vil? No, Lunato. Globy closed down. Globy closed down at New Year's. This was announced a couple of months back, right? The good news in the whole thing was, you know, that all the Globy talents, at least the active talents that we were able to continue as we are. Just Globy itself. I'm no longer corpo. I'm an indie content creator. That was what the re-debut was all about last weekend, and I've summarized the re-debut actually now for first I posted on Twitter, but I will also put it in the Plumi Discord. If you don't know about the Plumi Discord, here we go. Plumi will tell you.
We have a Plumi community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
There you go. Yeah. It's a chain on her skirt. Yeah, here, I see it. Just a bit too much tilted to this side. I kind of want the face a little bit more like straight so you can also see the other part of the headphones. I'm going to change some stuff around. I need to stop trying to refine when I am still sketching, you know? Luna. That's alright. I'll try to remember that. So do you guys, what kind of old art would you want to redraw? Do you have old OCs or some fan art? Everything is alright, of course, but I'm just curious. Because like I had a lot of older fandoms, but that I could also try to pull from. But I've settled on Miku because it's still something that I'm somewhat like. I would still listen to Vocaloid songs and stuff. Tim Burton's art, that's pretty cool. Wait, you guys, what's their new Plumi? I did not hear anything. Oh, there you go. Hello. Hi, Cleric. Favolous. Is this Favolous or Favilus? One Favolous, two Favilus. just so that I know. Take care, John. Thank you for being here. Alright, the hands are the tricky thing with the headphones, I would say. Two. Hey, Violet. Okay, okay. Welcome either way. How are you doing? What do the there you go. I think with the eyebrows kind of go up. I'm gonna adjust the face to be more something like I would like my preferred art style. Not sure about the shoulders on this, honestly. So I'm gonna do a bust up. I'm probably gonna stop it like here somewhere. And let's see, where do the shoulders go anyway? Because like it's a collarbone. Would kind of do something like, yeah, that's pretty. That's good. I like that. Hello, Tony. Welcome. Art. Yesu. Yeah. So we were talking like. Luna was saying like, are you not in Globy anymore? Exactly. Like we're all independent, and in my re-debut last weekend, I went to kind of tell you what the new content direction was going to be. So I am going essentially full on artist. I'm going more artist than variety streamer, and I want to focus on my community, which is you guys. The good opportunity in all this is that, you know, whatever we grow here now is something for us to keep, and I'm really looking forward to growing something lovely and creative and inspiring together with everyone. Thank you, Zaya. Okay, so here, okay, I'm gonna change song. I feel like I've gotten a pretty good base to work on. What was the other one that was good? I remember this one's pretty cool. You found your old art, nice too. I have my old sketches in a folder. I know where it is. It's pretty chunky. I've saved a lot of traditional art. Okay, so these here, like my old ones, are barely tapping the headphones. Pretty big hands too, like I said. So now we kind of want to cup the headphones a little bit more. And maybe also, let me look at this, because it is those kind of like soft foam with like a little flat on the outside that goes into this kind of I don't know how you call that in English, but the headphones are essentially between two like this. They go on a little rail, you know, so you can move it up and down. So it kind of follows these. It's like in between these two. I don't know if we really even see that, but it's good to keep in mind that there is a piece of metal or something that's sticking out, so that they will kind of mess with the positioning of the hands and stuff. I involuntarily threw out a lot of old art at one point. I accidentally deleted a lot of it, and it was kind of non-recoverable, and I was really sad, actually. I was really sad. So I threw out like I got rid of. I still had the images, but not the actual project files and stuff. I felt very sad about that, to be honest. There's something that is to be said. There's always a little bit of a risk to redraw an old drawing, I feel, because there are always the everyone's a critic, right? And there's always the people that for some reason, even though they might not like your new direction, because it's not always the case that some people might like your old art, but then you find something that resonates more with you, and then you kind of wanna follow that path, and it's kind of different from your initial path. People maybe felt that you had like, oh, they have a lot of potential to do something like photorealistic and stuff, right? But that's not what you wanted to do, so you kind of went a bit more like a stylized cartoony path, and you're really having a good time with it. But then you kind of show old art, new art, and the old art looks a little bit more realistic. People that aren't artists or generally prefer that will say like, I like the old art better, and that's really mean to do, because honestly, you're sharing your art journey. You're sharing your art journey out there, and to have someone be say like, yeah, I think you're on the wrong path after you spent years on it, it's very disrespectful, you know. You can have that opinion. I'm not saying like you shouldn't have this opinion about other people's art. You can have opinions about other people's art, you just don't have to share them. You really don't, you kind of don't need to put it out there in the open. You can keep that to yourself, you know. It's Miku. It is Miku dayo. Say no. I like the old one better, and those readers are always, it's really savage. I mean, sure, okay, person, you can, but this is not the place. You don't need to put that out in the open. Maybe they're just bean soup people. Oh my, Vil, that voice was about as unexpected as the demon voice. Well, I have range. Can't stand when people do that. Art is something you work on a lot to be happy, and a lot. Yeah, you're putting time and effort into it. So whatever makes you happy, you just go ahead and do that, you know. Opinions like like if it's some friendly advice from someone that has seen you and it kind of feels that you're struggling or something, kind of want to point it out. Sure, that's a separate situation, but just being like when you're really not that involved in someone's art journey, and then you go like, no, I kind of feel like you're doing it wrong. It's just That's why I genuinely feel like I only met maybe, well, at this point, maybe less than 10 people in my life that can actually give constructive criticism and feedback. Do you draw often? I draw as often as I could, I would say. Yes, I would call myself an artist. In fact, if you like my art, maybe consider you could consider commissioning me. I have commissions open. I go by The Alchemist on VGen. I still don't have a little thingy, but let me put that out there. https/ oh, actually, I will just write it up top. Consider commissioning me. I am https/ vgen.co/ The Alchemist. There you go. In Messenger. You've like improved a lot just over the course of the art challenges last year, Lapis. It's gonna be, that would be really fun to see how you would tackle on an old idea. That's a really nice privilege I feel like have, is the fact that standing here and hosting these art challenges, I get to see your progress over the course of them too, you know? I recognize the names, I collect them, I gather them, I have the feature files, I have them there. So like you kind of, even if someone were to join for the first time, join into the challenge on the channel on this current one, by the end of the year, if they've joined multiples, that I'll be really kind of, you know, recognize kind of what they do. It's really fun. I got way too much art that that what are suitable. Like, wait, so you mean you have too many pictures that would be suitable to redraw? Or you don't have any? Sorry, I was trying to... Oh, they changed the tie as well. I see it now. It's like almost like a ribbon, but just kind of sideways. It's like looping into itself. That's pretty fun. Too much. Oh, okay, yeah. Something like this. The original artist, or like maybe it is still the same artist, but the original artist that designed Hatsune Miku has been a big inspiration for me. Keigaro. I have a lot of their art books, but I up until a certain year, I think they still published them on for you know, Comiket and stuff, but I've not kept up with getting them because at some point I also kind of changed my art style a little bit as well. Miku is a really good example of a character getting redesigned a lot, but still kind of keeping the recognizable parts that make her everyone's Miku. I'm gonna have the tie come down over the you know, where the edge of the bust up is kind of marked. I feel like that would be a fun little detail like this. You were speedrunning? You speedrunning? What were you doing before? Casually promenading? My goodness. Careful so that paper doesn't catch fire with how fast you're like drawing. Hello, Ichigo. Ah, that's cool. I have a couple of figurines from when I was into it as well. Usually, mostly they're just kind of the prize ones. When I went to Japan, I bought a couple. Hello, Fernando. Welcome. Bienvenido sea. Just got out of work and there's a freaking storm. Dang. Dodge the raindrops. Be careful for the flying branches. Let's not go for a flight, okay? Be careful. I hope things work out. Okay, we got some pretty. I like the sketch here. Let's get some hands in here as well. I would like the hands to be a little bit more following the sides here. To the back. Kind of cupping here. And this is like the pinky would then kind of go maybe up and in here. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit in a bit. The finger just gonna do this. And then we have to see so that the size is appropriate as well. Uh, Okay, there we go. And on the other hand, I would kind of still want it to look somewhat similar, but we have the metal bar that goes in with the headphones that we'll be seeing a lot more on this side, so it'll be a little bit more like this, I think. Something like that. We'll fix up the positioning of everything later. I just gotta figure out what's going on with her sleeves because they're really cute and a little frilly there. So you kind of want to have those details in there as well. It would be kind of something like this. The arm kind of goes this way. The other arm goes something more like... Actually, maybe I want to lift that one elsewhere. Kind of put that one a little bit more like this, maybe. Dun, 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 dun. It would be better if I had it tighter to kind of fix the actual framing, but so yeah, I think I'll just do that actually. Because that way, with the where I chopped the shoulders, the arms can also be chopped there too. But we missed a little bit of the shoulder frills there. I'll figure out the positioning later. It still show a little bit of the sleeve because I think those sleeves are really cool. They look really cool. Maybe these also can droop a little bit outside of the... Oh, wait, my hand is gone. I didn't even realize. There you go. So maybe this can also droop outside of the edge. That would be pretty fun. The tie looks like a sideways bow. So if we kind of do this, then it's like the sleeve kind of droops over the edge of this where I'm cropping it, you know. Something like that. So okay, so I think we got a pretty good sketch. I'm gonna invert these two into black and take away the references for now. All right, take care, Saya. And figure out some lighting and shading on this. It looks like she's like side-eyeing something. I'm gonna fix that. But okay. And of course the hair is very symbolic, and I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the hair. But I think it's better that I plan it already rather than just kind of hoping to. Probably use the shape of the hair to frame her a little bit. Like this, and then yeah, we're not gonna see a lot of the hair, but we could also use the hair as something that is kind of sticking out of the edge a little bit. We'll see, because they're like hair strands are aplenty, but it kind of looks a bit messy if you split up the hair a little bit too much. So okay, you can go away for now, Miku, and I'll get back to you when I need to color sample some stuff. Going this way and then go this way. It would be nice if we could get like a heart shape on her, but we'll see. All right. I don't know how I would show her eyes as glowing as they were. So we'll see. Because the whole idea of the old picture was that her eyes were kind of glowing, so I might still show her eyes somehow. But she's enjoying the song, looking at my old drawing. there was a lot of shading. I'm gonna mark out the shading. Let's do the base of this first. Not a lot of time for this one, so I'm gonna have to speed run a little bit. You know what? Let's put in the stuff for the background as well. Am I actually on the? Oh my gosh, I'm on the wrong layer. Wrong layer. That did not take long. As soon as you split things up, you're just on the wrong layer. Hide the layer, crunk. Wrong layer. Okay, kinda good. I'm just feeling like the little opening in the back kind of needs to be there. And also the light and shade, we're going to put in the indication of the light and shade as well. The light's going to be in the back the same way again. We're going to try to frame it the same way, so lights around the sides, and back hairs get a little bit more because implying that's a bit thinner. Then we have lights here, but also from the sides. Oh, that's not right. What is that? And why is that there, not there? There you go. Okay. Something like this, yeah. Kind of want a bit of light on the neck, on the sides of the face. For some reason, anime rules, I don't make them up, the nose kind of always gets a little bit of light. But since it's coming out of the sides, it's probably going to catch a lot of her actual outfit, which is kind of white, so that's all good. And now I kind of need to adapt this to look like something that I would have drawn. So we put these away, grab the sketch of her, because I think I feel like my own personal style, I would do the face a little bit wider. So it's probably something like that. The head is, the face is not completely right either yet, but I need to adjust that too. I'm gonna hide the hands for now, and we just kind of merge everything already and start kind of chopping out at things. Yeah, I like the new NT Miku NT style. It kind of looks like it's kind of, you know, kind of they roll a little bit. Okay, let's see, what can I do with the hair, because there was a lot of texture in it. So I'm just, now that we've done it, like I can just go in with my favorite brush and just start putting texture on things. The face is a little off. It's a little off. Oh, does not need to be locked. Let's see. Okay. Miku does have a cute little button nose, so I do not want to mess with the size of her nose too much. You know, at some point when you're drawing a character that is recognizable by other people, sometimes like if you change too much, if your style is too different from the original one, like if your usual style would be very prominent noses and the character at least seems like they have a small nose, I would suggest trying to make a smaller version of the noses you usually draw instead of doing the usual ones, because at some point it kind of stops looking like the character looks like another character dressed up like that character, you know. But I'm not going to be gatekeeping fan art. You do however you want. I would just say, like, I've noticed it myself as well, that is sometimes like an older art style of mine just would not kind of match the character that I wanted to draw. I think there's a lot of things that make a character recognizable aside from just their outfits and stuff, you know, and their hairstyles. Keep drawing the mouth very Okay, so if I were to open her eyes, what would it look like? Kind of want that same effect of... kind of want the effect that I had before. I want the effect of our... how do you say that? I would like the effect of the glowy eyes, right? That she kind of looks at you. So what are we gonna do about that? Void Galaxy style eyes. I'm not that good at doing the detailed eyes. I know people always say like, oh, I've gotten a lot of nice compliments about the eyes that I draw, but I do not really overly detail eyes. I use lights and shadows and some effects on them, but I usually don't go that in depth. Either I'm just too impatient to do it, I don't know. But let me try opening her eyes. Let me see what the eyes look like. I need to kind of have a look at her the shape of her eyes. It's important. So Miku has kind of these kind of eyes, you know. All right. All right, let's see. Let's experiment with this. Let's just kind of mark where the eye is, and we just kind of slightly open it. Slightly open it. Oh my gosh. I kind of need to make the eye a bit bigger because of the positioning of it all. The eyes are not in position for this tribute. There you go. Also, the general... Okay, you know what? There's a lot of things to change here already. I'm already seeing them. I'm glad I'm seeing them. It shows progress. It shows that I've improved. But right now, a lot of parts of the face is very just kind of straightforward, and I'm trying to lean the face, you know? Lean it. Sounded very Swedish there. Lean. So let's bring it down a bit. Something like that. Maybe. It's a really weird way of drawing an eye. I don't think I've done this like this before. I'm just kind of using the skill area to kind of block it in. I put the nose pretty far down. And this part of the hair is kind of interrupting it a little bit, but we'll see, we'll see. The eye shaping. Thank you. I'm glad you think it looks like her. It's I'm trying to just get the kind of the shape she has, which goes like out and then very, very circular, but also kind of want to have her her eyes a little bit closed. A little bit closed. So angling this whole thing. The nose seems like it would be on the wrong part. Maybe the nose needs to be more like there. I had an indication for the face that I wanted to do initially, but now it's kind of changing with these eyes. The lighting of the face is also kind of making things look a little different. We'll sort out the face. It's all good. Okay, how do we make cute looking eyes then? I don't want to have the iris way to there. Give 0000 style. Oh, I see what you mean. Like the how plain the eyes look. They look very very old school anime, right? Well, it's in the effects where that changes it. This looks really creepy. It's not my intention. I'm going to be fixing it. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm just gonna put a little details in there. Yeah, still has the circle, the inner thing. I always like that detail. I always like that part of it. Wish I could play some of the Vocaloid songs that I like, but I never really know when it comes to the songs if they get, like, you know, copyrighted or not. Oh, the eyes really look old school. Like you said, that's so fun. I didn't realize that just doing a eye shape would essentially dictate that in so much, you know. I'm just gonna put in a bit of details that I like to do. So like the new style of Miku, right? It just looks very textured. So I feel like I would get away with doing a lot of like sketchy shading on her hair and stuff. Let's see. I'm going a little quiet because I'm trying to figure this out. Be right with you. I'm fighting a hand. Need a hand? No, I'm fighting one. If I could put the music, I would be like, world is mine, please, in the background. 世界で一番の姫様 Can't go that high. Underhanded techniques, yeah, I need to. Underhanded. You're gonna need to do all you can to handle yourself. Or Micah's like struggling and we're just making fun. Give her a hand, everyone claps. Face plants. Wouldn't that be a face palm? Because you're drawing a hand, you know. If you aim right, it will be a face palm. Tapping out. Okay, Lapis, hope you're feeling better. Hello, Darcy. Welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Okay, so I've spread the eyes out a little bit, but that means the rest kind of needs to also follow somehow. It's like the nose position did not work where it was before. I don't think it would. It would look kind of weird. The nose needs to be somewhere different. Look for another post. Okay. You could, yeah. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna put another song on. Let's see what else we got here. It's cool. Oh, these are all very. No, I feel like some of the adventuring songs I really like from my usual art stream ones. Which is, let's see, we got No. Trying to find this, sorry. There you go, I like this one. That one-eyed space reads a little familiar. One-eyed space? You mean like this? The eyebrows, I removed them because I didn't like how they were. He looked a bit smug, and I kind of wanted to just be enjoying her music. Oh, that one. Whoa, resizing is missing a rod. The mouth is kind of... The mouth is not really where it needs to be. Actually, I'm gonna use this because it needs to come in a little bit of different amounts. So there you go. Okay, so let's see. Pretty. That's all right. That's all right. That's all good. Looks decent enough. The eyes could probably use more like this. It'll work for now. I'll probably find some stuff to fix next time. What app is this? This is Clip Studio. I just have my my specific brush that I like to use. All right, let's at least do something like this. Where are your? Where's Miku? Miku, I need your. There, thank you. And it kind of goes into green. Thank you. Too broke for that? That's one of the cheapest art programs there is. Once it's on sale, you might want to keep a lookout for it. Like, I understand when people were like, I'm too broke for Photoshop, when Photoshop was like, you know, 1,000 euros or something. But Clip Studio, you can get Clip Studio for like 20. That's fine. That's fine. But then you have, but this is, it's not about the program, it's about how you use it, right? So you have programs like Krita, you have programs like Fire Alpaca, and you have programs like, especially like Ibis Paint if you have a tablet. But Krita is available. You can also go on Magma Draw. I could draw this in Magma. Just about like, it's just about the how to say that, the how used you are to the program. Yeah, the Magma Draw is a pretty good one. Hello Maple, welcome. Wait, I didn't know you did art challenge. Oh, hello, Adrian. Well, see, today's an art challenge. I'm introducing a new one, and I'm going to be posting it all over the place, and then I'll do a video that explains it a little bit better, but it's quite a simple one. I do art challenges monthly, Adrian, so... and it's not a competition, so if you enter the art challenge according to the instructions, you get your art featured once a month on the channel as well, alongside everyone else that joined the challenge. So it's this time it's you gotta remember the hashtag. It says it's going on the down below, like in the corner now. But New Year Redraw is the current art challenge, and the challenge is to find an old picture, an old drawing that you did, and redraw it. Make a new version of it. This one that I'm doing is Miku is like the old one that I did. This one is from 10 years ago or so. I'm bringing up the design of the newer Miku this time, and I'm kind of do a same thing, which is kind of holding her headphones. How do you introduce color to your black and white sketch? Overlay, soft color, add layers, multiply. This one in particular is an overlay, yeah. Found your channel for an advertisement like a month ago. If it was a month ago, the advertisement also says I do art challenges, monthly art challenges. But yeah, welcome. Welcome back, yeah. I'm really happy that you found those. I was able to do advertisement while I was a corporate VTuber, and now that I'm independent, there might be a little bit less of those, but yeah. Still nice that you found your way here through them. Alright, Neko, thank you so much. I'm gonna look at the eyes that I drew for the old one. Let's see. So I put like little squares, like it was a computer, like she's like a just like a computer processing things happening in her eyes. I always liked it when animators did that. Like Miku was this kind of robot or like cyborg kind of thing. So we're gonna bring that back, of course. I'm gonna make her eyes look a little bit like cybernetic, while also respecting the usual, like the design of the eye, which is like a round thing. So her eyes is gonna look like there's a little bit of a ring light on her, a little bit, but not entirely necessarily. With an inner one as well. There we go. How does the art challenge work? Well, you grab an old picture that you drawn. This is my drawing from like 10 years back. So the redraw, basically you grab a picture of yourself, a picture that you have drawn, can be fan art, can be OCs, whichever. You take that old picture, you redraw it in your current style, like the way you draw things now. To just kind of get a little back and forth, like old and new, as you say. The whole idea is that it's like you know, new year, new me kind of thing, but like new year, my old art, like a new version of my old art kind of thing. So that's what we're doing this month. What if I do multiple styles? I do anime and realistic. Well, I would suggest that, like, because it would be a little bit of it would be a bit jarring to have, you know, you grab an old picture, like an old realistic one, and draw anime, or the other way around. Best way is to just grab, if you do anime when it comes to characters, then redraw that character in the anime style so you can compare before and after. Completely up to you though. Like honestly, the idea is just kind of see the old, your old picture, and kind of what choices you make now instead with your art, you know. Like for me here, for instance, like I still had somewhat of a painterly style, but I did a lot more like sharper lines and stuff here and there. Like right now I do a lot more painterly kind of textured style. So I don't wanna try to do this again. I'm honoring my current style more. Like we mentioned before, there's some artists that are really good doing the kind of void and galaxy eyes, where you put a lot of emphasis into the eye with a lot of details. But I just kind of, my eyes are kind of simple in that sense. Like sure, I have a lot of details going in them, but I've not really polished the details much. Just kind of a couple of lines here and there, doing things, you know. And the idea is that the eyes have... I'm gonna do the same deal that I had there. It's like a small screen there, bigger screen here, and then like a couple of like lines of data maybe, something like that. See, that sounds really pretty too. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, like I focus. We just someone that does like a void or galaxy style eyes. They focus on different things. Focus on different framing and capturing. People's attention in different ways. Bit too soft. Need to find those good adventure like songs. But this is fine. We're just kind of going on 9 o'clock here, so may as well just kind of chill down a little bit. Thank you, Jennifer. So what to do? What do you want me to tell you? Pick an anime drawing and redraw it in anime. If you're giving me the choice of what I would like to see, then grab an anime picture, redraw it in anime. That's not to say that any other of you guys need to draw it in anime. I'm just trying to give a little bit of a helping push if the decision needs to be done. Okay, so this time I'm gonna be doing a little bit more indications of where the hair is going. Splitting up a center fringe to the sides. Alright, take care you guys. Time to flip the script a little bit with the lighting on this. Just looks a lot more interesting if I manage to get the lighting from below instead of the usual from the top. Just a little bit, just a bit. Just add a little bit of add a little bit of my own touch to the lighting. This is my picture. Can I use an image that I downloaded from online? It was kind of good. Defeats the purpose of the art challenge if you use someone else's image. As this is kind of meant to kind of be your character. Yeah. Yeah, Mary keeps a lookout. Hello, Lana. Welcome. How are you doing? Also, DH, do you come in? Hello. All good? Nice to hear. I'm glad to hear it. Here we go. Can I bring the... Oh yeah, I can bring the parted lips back. Totally can. Totally can. Yes, Sue. Yes, I can. I'm glad I can. I'm happy that I can. So you want her to look cute, not creepy, so... A little bit of parted lips still works.
Don't forget to save.
Oh, so me. Thank you. Thank you. I should save. Everyone, if you haven't saved, make sure you hydrate as well. Make sure you save your work. Thank you, Plumie. This music is from Harry Tune, and it's royalty-free kind of music. I really like it because it's got very video game. It's got very like adventure video game style. I'm thinking kind of retro, kind of PlayStation. Perry Tune. It's a Japanese composer. You should be able to find their website and stuff, and also their work on Spotify and stuff like that. I might have to browse a little bit for the different songs, but yeah. All right, cool. We got a little something going on here. Let me bring back my references. There you go. Let's see. I don't really notice it myself, but I do talk a lot while I'm drawing and try to keep like some kind of commentary going, to kind of keep you guys in the loop of what I'm doing. Right now, I'm trying to make the face, like shape the face a little bit rounder. So the lines and angles of the face are so finicky, because if you just do a certain angle too much, it'll exaggeratedly look like this, you know, very kind of off. But if you do it just a little bit more, it looks a bit too round. Hello, Dulce, welcome. Welcome back. Oh, this is on top there, okay. Okay, good. So I kind of want to bend her hair to come in a little bit more, kind of follow her face a little bit. I know it might not be fully correct, but for the sake of kind of getting the guiding shapes that I want, I'm still gonna do it a little bit rounder. Still recognizable enough Miku, as long as I split up the hairs the way the design intended it to. I don't know what's going on that end on her, but we'll have a look. Thinking maybe the closed mouth might still be cuter. We'll see. What are we doing now? Trying to establish just the where everything else is coming from. Yeah, it was pretty cool with Vocaloid. It was really interesting that I also got in touch with the. You guys know I sung a Vocaloid song for my solo cover, right? I did a Da Vinci's Confession that was made by it was an older song, but they still produce music and stuff. But I wanted to do right by them, even though we had the licenses. Like I had to look up the license to be able to sing the song. I still checked in with the original artist, and I know that in terms of approaching non-mutuals in terms of Japanese stuff on social media, it can be seen as a bit of a taboo thing. But I, as an artist myself, I would really like to hear positive stuff about things that I do, you know? And I wasn't about to go there and be like, hey, let me sing the song or else or anything. Like, that wasn't going to be rude about it. So I wrote a respectful little letter about that. I was at that time Vilhelm Vanderbos. I am part of Brave Group Europe, and I really always really enjoyed your songs, and I would really like to do a cover of this. I've made my own instrumental, but I just wanted to like make sure and everything. So they were happy about it. They said like it's fine, you don't have to credit and everything. But they like the little reactions and the emoji they used. It was really cute. I'm glad. Yeah, I think so. I think it's better to be straightforward about it, because sometimes they might be okay with it, but they might also be like, yeah, just leave the watermark or something. Like there might be something that they would personally prefer, and then it's better to respect them, because even if you're in the right for having a license or permissions, it would avoid some annoyances, you know, because I just rather it be like that. And it just feels better to have the blessing of the original artist. To have the blessing of the original artist for the song that you really like. Just in a sense, you kind of, you know, got proper permission and they know about it and they're like thumbs up on it and stuff. That's really cool. How long have you been drawing? For 1,000 years. Years. Hello, Star. I've been drawing a fair amount of time. Like I already told you guys, this was 10 years ago, so you got that one there. How are you doing, Star? Welcome. Good to hear. This is my first time seeing your stream. Yeah, I don't recognize your name. That's why I said hello before. It's really nice that you found your way here. Yeah, I'm an artist, first and foremost. Used to be a corporate VTuber. I'm independent now. I'm cozy. I like the cozy streams. And now that I am independent, I am leaning a lot into the artistic side, but also the community side. So, like, if you are someone that is drawing, regardless if you're just learning or you feel a bit comfortable with what you do, I would like to invite you to join in my art challenge I just started today. The art challenge is called New Year Redraw, and it has the old foundation and the old and new. So if you are an artist and you have drawn before, I would like you to pick an old art piece of yours and then draw it again, like how you would today, so that we can have a little bit before and after. That would be really fun. You guys have a month to do this, and then on the 21st next month, I will do a feature stream, and if you have posted it on my YouTube channel with the instructions, or on the Discord. Speaking of Discord, right? Plumi, could you tell them?
We have a Plumi community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
There you go. That's how you join the Discord. The Discord is a nice, cozy place, safe place to share in all things art. There's also a little book nook if you like to share things, reading and literature. But yeah, we do a lot of exchanges there and definitely uplift each other and encourage each other to keep learning, keep doing well. If you want any kind of feedback, you can always ask the Plumies there. I'm also part of the Discord. So I drop by and leave some messages and read what you guys are posting as well. There's also parts where I cannot read that my moderators are kind of in charge of keeping maintained and stuff, because the Plumi community is very creative, and sometimes you guys get together to do little projects, and I get to find out later, like I did just now. So on Saturday, we're going to be doing a feature stream for the Vilhelm back. You guys welcomed me back after being away for 2 to 3 weeks over the holidays and the beginning of the year. It was really cute, and there's so many things to look at. And for those that didn't get it done for my re-debut last weekend, you guys can still get it done for the feature stream. If you need some more time or something, you can just let me know. But yeah, then when we do a feature, it's a celebration of everyone's creativity. We bring everyone together. And I'm just going through things one by one. Your art can be on my stream. And we can just be, and I will be like, there's no like rating or putting things in tiers or giving things points. No, it's just about like looking at the effort that you put into it, and just really enjoying it. Really, it's a lot of encouraging comments as well. Not Bill doing it's been 84 years. I don't know, like people, how long have you been drawing? And I really have to think about it, not because it's been super long per se, but more so that because I've been drawing since ever I could, you know. Been drawing Disney with like weirdly shaped faces and everything like that when I was an owlet, and so yeah, it's more so kind of like how long have you been drawing this style or this kind of art that is might be a little bit more easier to keep track of, honestly. All right, cool. She looks pretty cute. Does she look like Hatsune Miku directly? I don't know. I'm sure Hatsune Miku has other features. We can compare it. I'm going to keep it at this anyway. Where Miku has her eyes, like her face pretty centered. Mine's a little bit lower. Like I might wanna like lift everything up a little bit to make it look more like her. But for now, I think it's okay. We can leave it there. Looks very Miku to me. That's nice too. We're looking through some of my old art and I found 2 pictures of characters that I made. Yeah, that's right. You can use that and remake the characters how you would now with some new parts or something. It's like the goal of the art challenge is to have the old picture and then kind of remake it as you would now if you then had the abilities that you have now. Like, what would it look like if you had drawn it, you know, as new? Oh my god, the girl from Fortnite. That's true. She's actually part of Fortnite. That's so ridiculous. What isn't part of Fortnite? I'm not. Epic Games, come on, give me... Well, I don't even play Fortnite, so it would make more sense that people that actually play Fortnite would, would be, It's the girl from Fortnite. I'm sure people actually recognize this, this lass from something like that too, you know? Oh my god, I saw her in Fortnite. That'd be so funny. How you doing, Bill? Welcome. We got a new art challenge today. It's old and new, so I went back and looked like about 10 years back or so, looking for a picture that I did. And I found this one quite appropriate because the old one looks like this. And I mean, got a lot of things to work on here, but I still really like the concept of it all. Quite simple. And how would I draw it today if I were drawing it today? So already she's angled differently. There's still going to be white background, but since I'm going to be doing kind of like a profile picture, I might just kind of give her like a hexagonal triangular background and bring kind of everything like the background could be something like this, you know, like it just kind of, her hair is a bit all over the place, but you kind of do something like this, you know, even something strange like that. It's just kind of, this is probably what's going to work best. Nikioide. Like, actually, Nikki, can I call you Nikki? And of course you can ask. I won't answer, but you can ask. I'm just kidding. I'm using Clip Studio. It's Clip Studio 4. I also use Clip Studio version 1, which is still really good of a program, so I can tell your style has changed a lot. Yeah, I've been experimenting with a lot of different things. I really settled for this more. One of the more recent portraits I did of my moderators, I gave them a little gift. You can kind of see more what my style is about. It's still painterly textured, as you can see here. This is moderators currently on duty. It's Mary Mage in chat. So I have this kind of almost like acrylic painterly style that I use, very few layers. But ultimately, I really like how everything comes together like this. This is my other mod, Natsu. He likes to read books, so because I got a nice cozy sweater with the books that are ready to read. So this is more my style. If you zoom in a lot, you can still see that it's very kind of has a little unpolishedness to it. But that's kind of what I like about it. It looks painted. I generally learned how to draw and paint traditionally first. So I have painted on canvas with acrylics. And I really like being able to bring that kind of stuff into digital. I really love that art style. Thank you. You can maybe make it... Oh, that's really fun, Mary. That's a really good idea. That would be really fun to do, honestly. Might just do that. You probably work on the crown shape a little bit more, but like that would be really fun, actually. I'll try to do that. So yeah, we polished the face. I do color this after, as you guys saw. I did the other pictures just the same way. So I'm just gonna try some of this. I'm gonna look at the original one again, real quick. Okay, so her fringe does go up like that, which is good. Crown background. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out a way to do that. That's a really fun idea. So yeah, I did end up singing a Vocaloid song. That's a very common thing for a VTuber, especially like a corporate VTuber to do. And I'm happy that I could sing my favorite one, or one of my favorite ones. Being Da Vinci's Confession. It's not Miku that sings it. Sorry, Miku. Don't hate me. They use Gumi for that song. But yeah, it's a nice one. You can play it in a mo. But I think I should be wrapping up. Well, I think it's not a really. It's a pretty good start. Oh, I forgot to bring her hands down. Oopsie. She's gonna be holding her headphones like this. See, so let me just. It's gonna be holding her headphones a little bit like this. You can already see that this hand is a bit wrong, so we can just adjust it a little bit. It's probably more like it. Classic Miku. Yeah, I feel so too. So I like doing the hands on the headphones. This looks cute. And then the hands kind of also frame her a bit. You gotta make the hands a little bit bigger, because when you look at the size of the face, if you put your hand in front of your face, you kind of get a little bit of a reference of how big a hand should be, how much it covers of your face. And this hand was definitely too small to really cover a lot, so it's good to do that. So this hand, I like how this hand looks over here. This one is gonna need some work. But we'll figure it out next time. And I'll be working on this next week again on Wednesday. As part of also be promoting the art challenge if you guys want to join. But yeah, liking the start of this. It's gonna be fun to draw Miku again. So this is the work in progress currently. And yeah, check out the Discord. I'll be posting the details of the art challenge there, and also make a new little channel you can post your entries to if you'd like. And yeah, let's round things up. Here we go. Hutsu, everybody. Hutsu. Love her expression. She looks really kind, but also kind of cheeky. That's kind of what I wanted to do, so I'm glad you feel that way, Ampachu. Hutsu, everybody. We say Hutsu on the channel. That is a habit I cannot really shake, even though, like, because usually Japanese affiliated VTubers will say Otsu after their stream, which is short for Otsukaresama deshita in Japanese, which means job well done, thank you for your hard work. I used to be with a Japanese corporation, so that's still something, that's a fun little routine that we do. I made it my own though, and I say Hutsu because I am an owl and you guys are cute little owls just like this on my head. So yeah, that's our thing. Hutsu. Now, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. It's been really fun getting back into an art challenge. Miku's looking really cute. Happy about that. I'm looking forward to adding some light effects on it and everything like that too. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. This is really exciting. I hope you guys are excited about the art challenge. If you don't, well, maybe look forward to the next one. But I hope you will participate in it. It's always fun to get all the entries in. I will make sure to make a post on social media to fill everyone in about what's going on. And of course, I'll do a little video about it too. So, next order of business is to thank the sponsors of the channel, being my sugar plumies. My sugar plumies, these are plumies just like you guys that are putting in a little extra in a membership that is a higher tier, and they are sponsoring the channel so that I can keep doing what I do independently as well, and it helps a lot. Your support helps a lot too. It's you can support me for free. I really appreciate the support that everyone can give me as well. You can spread the word if you like the stream. I forgot to ask about likes today. Maybe I should have done that. Because liking the stream while it's live will push it to more people. But I got some new people in here today, so it's something still worked. The algorithm, blessed us somehow. But you can also still like the VOD afterwards. If you like the video now, it will still be pushed to people that have not subscribed with the bell and maybe missed the stream. It will still be pushed to show them that this happened, so that they also know what the art challenge is about. You can also leave comments. I love reading comments. I might not be able to reply to all of them, but I leave a like at least that I have read them. And also you can timestamp the comment. If you liked something that happened about 32 minutes in, you can write 32:00 and say Bill, this was really fun, or that you did this here. That was I felt this about that. And I can read a specifically thing. It might get people curious about what that spot was as well, so that really helps out. And yeah, joining the art challenges. So yeah. My special thanks to my sugar plumies. It's you get your name on a plaque at the end here, and I will give you a special thanks at the end of every stream. Today it's going to be on Spanish. I'm swapping them out. I'm wrapping it up. If you guys want to do a compilation of all the thank yous, if you want, I want them to be a little bit different every time. So, en español hacemos hoy. Joyus, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco muchísimo. Citrina, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco muchísimo. Miri Mage, Miri Maga, I guess you would say. Muchas gracias, te lo agradezco muchísimo. Natsu, muchas gracias, te agradezco muchísimo. Ciel, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco muchísimo. Momo, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco muchísimo. Milova, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco muchísimo. Burb Kai, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco muchísimo. Maika, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco muchísimo. Neko, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco muchísimo. It just means thank you very much. I really appreciate it. There you go. Thank you, Sugar Plumies, for helping me out. Thank you, Plumies, for being here and supporting. Thank you, Alchemist, for being here. It's a really fun time. Speaking of Alchemists, we are gonna be having our member stream on Friday. That is for the members of the channel only. Once a week we have a members only stream, which is for the people that have green names and feathers next to their names. We're gonna be doing jigsaw puzzles, and there's a cooperative jigsaw puzzles, very chill, very cozy. I'll see if I can do, depending on noise levels and stuff, I might be able to do binaural audio. No ASMR triggers, I just chat with binaural instead, with a little bit of a fireplace in the background and stuff, so that it feels very cozy and a bit more intimate. And yeah, of course, the members of the channel also get a little bit more behind the scenes, a little bit more of my personal life, a little bit more, how projects have been, have went and gone and stuff like that. So that is also a little bit of a privilege that members get too. And if you guys have any questions about, everything having gone indie and stuff like that, you can ask me then too, and I'll answer as I can. Might also show you what my most recent lasagna looks like, because it turned out really good. So you might get a picture of my cooking as well. But yeah, that's on Friday, same time slot as the stream. Hope everyone has a nice time. Till then, happy hump day. We're over the hump. We're gonna see you. I was gonna see you closer to the weekend, okay? So for now, we say bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye. Stay lovely, everybody. I'll see you again real soon. On Friday for members and Saturday for everyone else. Saturday for the feature stream of Vilhelm back. Thank you, everybody, once again so much. Hello, turkeys. Welcome. It's at the end of the stream. But thank you for being here. And Hoot Afternoon. Yes, I think Plumi can still say Hoot Afternoon from last time. Can you, Plumi? Can you do it, Plumi? You think?
Maybe.
Okay, well, let's see if you can. Let's have a look. Let's see. You can do it.
Good afternoon, Plumies. Thank you for coming. I had a lot of fun today.
That's so... The way it says Plumies. Plumies? Yeah. Alright. Take care, everybody. See you on Friday for the members. Plumies, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's so cute. I'm gonna see if we raid into anyone. I'll leave the raid message in chat otherwise, but if not, join the Discord. We can do the Discord thing in case anyone joined in late and would like to check out the Discord.
We have a Plumi community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
There you go. And for those that maybe missed it, you can make Plumi talk with your own words by donating, by super chatting, or as I would prefer, you go via Streamlabs, which is linked in the video description. Those donations you can do with a card, you can do it with PayPal, and yeah, you would I would get more of those than I do on the super chats, but regardless, I appreciate them either way. So thanks everybody for considering supporting me. And doei dag tot vrijdag. That is until Friday in Dutch. I have to practice how to best thank you guys for next time. Bye for now. Bye.